warn you about something, man. Are you taking a good look at me? I think Michael Jackson may have warned you about me already, all right? But he did it in a certain type of way. This is going to the database of international security. Listen, I'm the other one, not the one you think. I can do it too. I literally could, but I don't. Let me tell you something about me. There's something I gotta tell you. I think I should have told you this about me before. You know I'm a man of value, right? When I mean a man of value, even individuals I'm the gatekeeper of the zodiac. I'm the reason that the real regard that puts the zodiac back into their place. Let me explain something to you. You ever seen the movie with Michael Jackson, Thriller? When he was with the girl and he says, remember the girl he was with? Another person like, what are you talking about? You know that girl he was with wasn't a regular girl, right? She was a person that he had to tell her the reality because she was of the hierarchy of existence a certain type of way, but another person wouldn't know who they're really looking for. I do. It's my wife and it's my family. But when they see me, they'll notice me instantly. Yo, listen, there's something I have to tell you. A person at a time, if they spoil their habitation to their anatomy, it could cause demonic habitation, or it could cause vindictive habitation, a vaporistic reality where they could literally hurt and kill you, and it'll be the reality will be even more dangerous to individuals through time in the social economics, because you have people of different type of equality of social economics when it comes to their jewel science. I'm a man, I could be a certain type of way. I could get along with those type of individuals, but I don't live like those type of individuals because I'm the real regard for individuals don't have to live like those type of individuals. And then I'm be real, like, I don't do certain things, and the reason why that happens is because another person is careless when it comes to their earth, their celestial earth, and dealing with their anatomy, to their cellular structure or the matter of their physical when it comes to their social climate and social habitation, because you might have individuals that might have had a spoiled habitation of their physical reality a certain type of way. I'm going the way I can. I'm not going a certain type of direction, a certain next way. Another person says, want to walk a certain way. No, I'd rather go the other way I can. So, I'm going to be real. So, because I got to be on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Think about it. What? Oh, my nigga, you don't even know. I could be a certain type of way. Another person probably watching me like, I know me. Yo, my nigga, I'm the elder of all elders. I'm the gatekeeper, my nigga. I'm the one that put dragons fear me. The zodiac is also fearful of me. Not only do they get along with me, they're very fearful of me, my nigga. The person says, why? Because I put them away. Another person says, why? Because I'm the one that knows what's really going on. They know what they're supposed to be going on for themselves a certain type of way. They already set a certain type of way in their life because of the decisions that they made and because of the reasons of social existence a certain type of way. Certain equality of education is only meant for certain people. It's not to take advantage of individuals, because if I find out you're taking advantage of them, then I guess you'll see your Thriller situation. Because then you'll realize that you don't do certain things because another person got to be put in their place. Because the ignorance of social equality caused too much confusion, and that means you hurt yourself a certain type of way. And then I don't want to go do certain things to certain individuals. And then you have individuals that's doing things that don't want. You got people that want to fight against me. You got people that wants to attack me at a time, There's people that's out there that's uncontrollable. Once you see a person trying to attack me, yo, my nigga, you might as well call the military, the army. Don't call local police. Don't endanger your social precinct. If I call the local police, there's a difference. But if you see somebody really attacking me, you gotta call Federal Bureau, Central Intelligence. You gotta call the Army. You gotta call individual, because it's not going to be a regular situation because my level of my anatomy is beyond your district police. so you on a real, you might have individuals of Nassau that educated Nassau at a time that that might want to come to me. You might have people that know about the moon and the current realities of it, physics, to want to come see me, because that's the person that has to be around me or to tell you certain things. And on top of it, something's done because they got to level out and know, not level out, but they got to know about the individuals if somebody tried to do something to me, about their situation, because the way they might have to go after certain other people, because I'm going to be okay, I'm the refiner, but the way they might have to go after certain people of your social economics, literally, my nigga. I'm not trying to scare nobody neither, but if I don't tell you, that means I'm being irresponsible. That means everything I educated individuals about was for nothing. I'm a man that's responsible of the things that happen in the paradigm. I done told you, I even let individuals yo, my nigga, you gave me an injection that could have caused the end of the world. that alone was dangerous. That wasn't no regular thing, yo, my nigga. That's like the most dangerous thing that somebody ever did in life. Another person, well, you might have thought they were crazy saying, there might have been people that warned you already about that. Like, yo, what you just did? What? Oh my God! Like, you might have had somebody beyond sarcastic, and then they would have been telling you that they're me, and they would have been showing you certain things a certain type of way in reality, and then you would have been like, oh my God! And all that person's doing is just what you wouldn't believe. A person got to guide you a certain type of way because other things got to happen, because or what's happening already is beyond amazing to the way a person's viewing another person and looking at them. Or what are they at the time? Yeah. Oh man. Oh my God. And then you have individuals of seasons. Your international security. Be careful of individuals of certain habitation, of certain acknowledgement to your calendars. There's people that entered a digital system in martial arts bouts certain ways before. Their anatomy will be on some switching like, yo, they'll be nicer than a Navy SEAL a certain type of way. And then next thing you know, my nigga, that's not, I could tell you a couple other, but they'll be nicer than Navy SEAL, but they're endangering the social equality of anatomy. And then what the thing that they'll be forming. Yo, listen, I was on my internet, right? I was on YouTube. I seen this girl shaking her ass. But something about that girl and stuff, I'm looking at her, I'm like, nah, I don't want to watch that situation. So I kept scrolling away from it. But I said, yo, I don't want to watch. I'm not a pervert. I don't want to see something like that live on my YouTube. It's already on my YouTube. I'm like, nah, I don't want to see it. So then I started watching other things because, I'm a person that likes sports. I coach. I do Olympics, all type of stuff. So it's like, I don't, I'm supposed to be with girls that does Olympics and stuff like that. That's the type of equality I'm supposed to be with. Precisely. And other girls that are considered prissy in the physical reality. I had to come charge my phone. My phone died, but it's 8 minutes and 29 seconds. Hey, listen, man. I'm supposed to be with prissy girls, not sassy girls. Sassy girls already end up a certain type of way. You heard me say that, but I'm supposed to be with prissy girls, really, like of real high quality, of the physical of refinement. But they can't be girls that had the wrong type of slothful conduct or wrong type of martial art habitation of the physical, or girls that is slothful to their social economics of acknowledgement. Most likely, if I'm with them, the Empress wants to even have them as a tight, is like a tight, I'm Titan. The reason why they call me Titan, because even my Empress, she's very voluptuous. She wants a tight fit. But anyway, listen, the last thing I was telling you was, I was watching a girl on YouTube. She was shaking her ass, but I didn't want that on my phone. But as I watched, last night I seen it, I ignored it. Today I reflected on it on Saturday. Now, today's Saturday, like sit down like Saturday, So a person looked at the situation. I didn't even look at it, but I didn't even click on it before you can even move, because I've seen things moving on the phone all of a sudden, but without volume. So I scrolled it up, and continue going. And then I seen some type of outrageous monster looking situation on the situation. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, nah, that can't be real. But, Shorty looked like, I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was. Shorty looked like, it looked like a, a sunflower, like some type of low habitation of reality. And then she just shot, yo, listen, man, I don't want to be with certain empresses because certain things happen in New York. And then I call, anyway, I'm supposed to inform international security about certain things. But like I told you, international security is supposed to already know. I tell the individual, be careful of individuals out there that's trying to fix their face. I could that's a real um ge- a, a real graphic, bold geographical statement I just made a certain way. So be very careful of certain individuals and stuff. I'm not even gonna tell you and warn you about situations with certain type of people of certain equality, man. So, you'll have chicks that, if they get to a certain type of mentality, like, yeah, reality could be devastating. You remember that documentary I made on Amtrak? And I told you, imagine if a girl drop a load on you, what type of load she drop on you and stuff? Be careful because you have girls that do certain things and you have people that take certain type of supplements for their physical and then something else at a time. And then some of them do it for a certain reason because of a certain acknowledgement for themselves. So another person ain't going to tell you the reason of their future equality and the reason of an atmosphere. And then you have people that be trying to use physics to manipulate their physical, like they manipulate elements. Like you might have people that's a really, really element thieves or certain things that do certain funny things. They're not doing no favor for me. They're not even, those are just people that just living vicarious and wild. You hear that? Yo, my dude, I'm gonna be real with you. You know, be careful of certain girls. I told you this something I had to tell you. Like, be careful of individuals that turn into like likings, and be careful of individuals that is like uh, how can I say derogatory, a form of demoralizing or causes derogatory um, t- tele telehabitation a certain type of way to people physical. So, you if that situation gets on the hand, that's like a space star type situation and of real quality and of value and of individuals that messed up a form of very sacred habitation of social equality of individuals' legacies and lineage of other places a certain way, and they the energy automatically reflects on the intent of an individual's acknowledgement. I can't even tell you, man. It's just like this is it's for really international security acknowledgement and regard of their own habitation to their physical. Like I have girls there's somebody out there that's something doing something. I gotta piss and that's like playing with a dildo or something that's trying to cause some type of ass situation. Like somebody that wants a person to acknowledge somebody a certain type of way. I don't want that shit, man. Like, people are doing certain things they're not supposed to be doing. Look at that. I just farted and you felt the difference already, right? In one's physical habitation. Like, be careful, man. I'm alright, but, Anyway, I'm over here about a place that's charging my phone, but I gotta go my own. I gotta go my own way. I want to warn international security about certain things, but I know I have to charge my phone, so I came here to just charge my phone real quick. Hey, be very careful, man. You want to know something so funny? I'll show you something a certain type of way because I don't want to show you Look at this. Look at a sign a certain thing a certain way. Be very careful, man. I was just telling you something you probably don't know. You probably thinking certain things certain other ways, but you be surprised what people do, man. Like, don't do certain things, man, because another person doesn't know about. So I don't want to have to go hunting for you, my nigga. I'm the real. I don't do certain things for myself. There's girls in my life that know what I'm speaking about because I did certain things for them a certain type of way. So it forced them to, even because of their empress and because of who they really are, it forces them to come get a form of acknowledgement from me, and they're supposed to give me a certain physical equality so I could. It's like there's a parallel reality to their physical a certain type of way, and then they have to come to me a certain type of way just to get that, just to have that form of fulfillment. And then be careful of people of origin base, of origin base a certain type of way, because they might manipulate the physical, and then their quality might be a zodiac, and then it means something else. There's people that seem like it's some zodiac situation, has nothing to do with zodiac. Because you ever had a person like you ever seen the movie The Underworld? Victor had a lot of situations that, I'm just giving you an example. Victor had a lot of situations like Victor wasn't no zodiac. He wasn't a zodiac. He wasn't an individual of zodiac. And then you had individuals of zodiac that was trying to infiltrate him at a time, that was fucking up certain sacred of his. And I can't even tell you about that. That, like, if it's kind of sad because in a way, Victor was so humble at a time. Victor vented out his situation a certain way, and I honored him for that a certain way. So also other individuals, and other people want you to. You might have people that reflect a certain. Remember, I told you I'm the Ra of anatomy and light. You might have people that come and reflect on an element and then try to put the reflection on me and tell you, "Oh, I told you so." And then nigga be lying, and then on top of it, I never took place. A part of certain thing is just a person just knowing certain things about secrecy and a point of reflection on anatomy, and he just want to manipulate international security. So hey, I'm the reason of your satellite. How pure could that be, right? It tells you the truth about everything, right? You're not gonna look at me like Jesus because I ain't Jesus. I'm Moses. I'm like Revelations 22:16, or Malachi the third chapter, the first verse. And literally, well, Malachi the third chapter, the first verse. A person says, "Wow, everything I just told you, it makes perfect sense for other people, but I'm the man of the covenant. Either any dignity of the covenant." Another person said, "What are you speaking about? Even down to your dignity." I don't gotta tell you. I'm the real. I'm the one individuals. Anyway, I don't want to tell you, man. You remember there was a time I even had to show individuals about Ghostbusters. Yo, that was the funniest situation. But I never did that again because I seen people that tried to go after empresses that almost did a Salem situation to the empress. You ever had people do certain things and you don't tell them because you be like, "Oh man, you did that to a person that's a real." You probably got to learn about life, man. A person will tell you go to church. I would tell you go to pray. I'm a man of praise, but I'll tell you go pray. But I literally, I'll tell you go learn about yourself, or learn yourself and learn about yourself a certain way. Go to school. Yo, my dude, I didn't even eat this pizza and I'm already farting. And yo, you got one clean individual, then you got a slop monster right next to me, but which is not a real slop monster. It's just somebody trying to turn it into a slop monster. So you got a individual using elements to manipulate people's form of existence a certain type of way, and they're doing it through forms of mechanics. Be very careful, international security, because I told you I said the future, but I'm nice. I'm really nice in science. Also, I just don't think about it. You know, I was supposed to go. I was supposed to go. Refresh a form of my acknowledgement for like a form of I don't want to be a scientist because I know how international security gets. So, you know, you got this girl that's following me that knows magic, and then she's just trying to fuck up other people's existence and stuff because she already did wrong, so she's scared a certain type of way, and then she might be doing something for like Element Empress, and then she's just moving vicariously a certain type of way. Is the same. She reminds me of the chick that told me, go fuck home. Why don't you go back to fuck? Why don't you go back home, you fucking Muslim? Why don't you go back home, you fucking Muslim? And she was like, you get deported. I looked at her like, what? I'm like, yo, I own America. This bitch is crazy. I'm looking at her like, I know for a fact you have nothing to do with anywhere of the East or the Middle East or the North or the Mid North. Or the Midwest. You have nothing to do with none of that. I know that for a fact. After she said that, I was like, what is that, bitch? What is that? What is it? Because it ain't what you think. Or it might have something that might have been put away that you don't have no idea, and it's just probably just in existence because I'm around, and then other people that doesn't know what happened a certain type of way, what other people may have did, and on top of it, you know, I did magic for certain astrological trees that other families, that other people that offended their family of their social equality, put them away from the family, and then next you know they might come around family just fucking up family's life, and then another family member might not want to say nothing, and something, you know, and then, oh my God, you have no idea, man. It's so real, my nigga. You got people that's majesties, yo. You're gonna have people coming to look for me sooner or later. They're gonna come. They're just gonna come around me a certain type of way, and then, you know, even international security is gonna. I don't even want to tell you, man. If you thought the president was important, that's good, 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 good. I hope so, because you should take that as importance because I'm walking around in the physical. That's why. Another person, who am I? I'm Miak. Pi himself, you know, Miak. The educator of all education. But yo, I gotta charge my. Hey, I just finished charging my phone. I gotta make it to my house. I shouldn't be walking around like that a certain type of way and just using a form of electricity. I should have told somebody, but I'm not gonna interrupt nobody a certain type of way. Hey, speaking about, and don't worry about it. Matter of fact, hey, listen, like I told you, there was something I had to tell you, and everything I told you was a reality. And I think Michael Jackson might have told you ahead of time a certain type of way, warning you that you might have had to know something about a certain type of way, but he wouldn't have told you a certain thing because he knows that I'm a certain way, but he's fearful because of certain other things with him and other people of the higher quality. I'm told you I'm Zeus, the real gatekeeper, my nigga, the real gatekeeper of all space, even space itself.